And welcome back, everyone, to What If Vados Adopted Goku Part 4. Last time, Goku tried to get revenge on Frieza, meeting other Saiyans along the way. Now, he was ultimately stopped from this due to Whis and Vados basically intervening, and basically Goku getting in trouble with his mom, more or less. He's like, Goku, you're not getting any dirt. Come on, Mom, I'm sorry. I thought I taught you better than this. Meanwhile, the Saiyans eventually found Broly, Kaba, Paragus, and taught them how to go Super Saiyan as well. This ultimately led to the overthrowing of Frieza in the 7th universe. But one thing that has happened, though, is that with the amount of God Ki that's kind of been flexed around lately, Beerus has awoken early. And so we catch up with him as he's just like, Beerus, get dinner ready. Oh, right away, Lord Beerus. I was actually expecting to be awake a few more years, but I can get something prepared right now. It's like, Frieza. What an annoyance. What an annoyance indeed. I probably should kill him. Well, it seems for you, you're going to have to wait your turn, Lord Beerus. Unfortunately, Lord Frieza has been killed. What? Frieza's been killed? How? There was a Saiyan. It was a Saiyan who did it. A Saiyan was able to generate enough power to kill Frieza. Shows off Broly, because Broly was really the only one who could straight out kill Frieza. Killing Frieza. Interesting. The Saiyan's stronger than most. Yes, but he's not the Saiyan that really is the one to be paying attention to, Lord Beerus. What do you mean? This Saiyan's quite. If you say he was strong enough to kill Frieza, then he certainly would make an interesting rival, or at very least a challenge. Yes, but you see, this Saiyan was taught by a different Saiyan. A different Saiyan? Yes, it's a bit complicated from what I understand. He's from this universe, but due to some, I guess, how would he put it? Due to some lapses in space and proper timing, he actually wound up in my sister's universe, the 6th, your sister, Vados, Champa's universe, universe 6. So a universe 7 Saiyan wound up in the universe 6. But what does that have to do with him being able to teach these Saiyans? Well, my sister took it upon herself to take him in and adopt him. She's been training him quite well. He's even as strong as this Saiyan is. This Saiyan Kakarot dwarfs him in power. It's it dwarfs him in power, you say? A Saiyan that strong. I would be interested in meeting such a man. So Whis, and then he, finishes there. I think it's time we stopped and paid a visit to my brother. It's like, well, doesn't that sound nice? You know exactly why we're doing it. I know why we're doing it, Lord Beerus, but still, it's nice that you and your brother are going to get along. Either, whatever. Maybe not whatever, but just get to it, Whis. Of course, Lord Beerus. And so they head over. And they land on Champa's planet. And Champa, who would be awake, because I don't think Champa sleeps anywhere near as much as Beerus. Definitely eats more, as we see by the belly, but he's not as, Nope, didn't go full through. I hate when that happens. I hate when a sneeze doesn't happen, and I hate when a yawn doesn't go through, because you feel like you're off, and I can tell another yawn's about to come. But anyway, Champa says, what are you doing here, brother? Well, it seems a Saiyan of mine ended up in your universe, and then stopped by and paid a visit. I'm here to visit that Saiyan. Kakarot! Say, huh? Oh, yeah, Uncle Champa, what's up? Oh, hi. And meanwhile, as they're waiting for Goku to show up, yeah, coming, don't worry. Beerus says, have you lost weight, Champa? Oh, wow, you noticed. Pretty soon, I might never have that. I may never have that twig body of yours, which Beerus is extremely taut in terms of his body style. Like, extremely, not gaunt. Though gaunt isn't a bad way to put it. I mean, he's designed like a Sphinx cat, which are thin and, meat and bone and all that, but still, he's very, very thin. I may never be as thin as you, but I've definitely managed to come out and get a little bit of definition. Check out this bicep. Yes, well, good for you. It's like, and so Bob said, "Oh, Lord Beerus, Whis, it's good to see you." I was like, "Hello," she said. "Yes, I assume you're here for my son." And I'm here for the Saiyan, yes. Although to hear you say son is a bit awkward, it's a bit unusual to say the least. Goku or Kakarot. Oh, there it is. Hold on. There it is. Got that yawn out. It was like it was still waiting there. And say, "Oh, hey, mom. Okay, no, I'm here." I say, "Oh, hi, Whis," and then Goku immediately senses the Destroyer Key, the God Divine Key, and there's a, "Oh, yeah, and you must be Lord Beerus. It's an honor to meet you, sir." "Oh, well, not at all. The honor's mine. For saying to be strong enough to kill Frieza, you must be something impressive indeed. And if Vados has been training you, if Vados and your Uncle Champa has been giving you lessons, I must admit I'm curious at how strong you would actually be. You must be, huh? You haven't come all, Lord Beerus, you haven't come all this way just to challenge my son, have you? Really? You and your obsessive need to prove your combat with, when you're strong as, and Beerus just flat this, when you're strong as we are, Champa, effective challenges become a rarity. So you attempt to acquire them wherever you find them. For what I'm told, Kakarot, you are an exceptional one indeed. So, I'm curious. Would you care to have a match with the destroyer of the Universe 7? What? That'd be awesome! Are you as strong as Lord Champa? Stronger even? Well, I don't mean to brag. There's no way he's stronger than me. Oh, you want to prove it? And they're just, it's gotta, no, we know the rules. Two destroyers cannot fight each other. Mm. Fine then. Show me what you can do, Saiyan. Let me see exactly what you have. All right then. And I'm told you've been training in quite the many techniques. Yeah, most of Mom's techniques I haven't really gotten down yet. Because remember, Goku isn't an angel. Like for example, manipulating time. I don't think that's something you can like Whis or Vados or any of the angels can just teach the God of Destruction. That's something I think is inherent to them, like biologically in terms of abilities. Something like Ultra Instinct, they're always capable of doing. That's why their hair probably is always white. But that's different. It is a transformation state technique kind of thing. But like manipulation of like time and stuff like that, that's not something they can do. Teach them. But Goku probably can be taught healing moves, healing techniques, things along those lines. He also might be able to learn some of the magic that the angels can use, because the angels apparently do use some types of magic, like materialization and things along those lines. But regardless, Goku gets ready and is like, "Well, show me what you've got, Saiyan. You're not even going to transform. I'm aware of you're capable of transforming. You're not even going to do that. No, eventually, I want to work up to it. Ah, I see. Gauging your strength against your opponent as you grow. Go, smart." And so Goku and him go toe to toe for a bit. And Beerus, "You're not bad at all, and you haven't even. And I know you're holding back too." Because remember, Goku absorbed at least portion of God Ki into the base, which means he is significantly stronger in base than he would be any other normally. Which means he can at least spar with Beerus in base. All right, time to crank it up a notch. Powers up the Super Saiyan, and he manages to figure out Super Saiyan 2. No, that's more like it, Saiyan. Show me what you can do. Boom, they're just clashing. Beerus again just. Is this really the limits of your power? Please, you're definitely more than strong enough to beat Frieza, but yet this is hardly enough to challenge me. I'm just getting warmed up, Lord Beerus. And then goes in the god. Now that's more like it. They clash, and Whis and Vados and Champa are just like, I must admit, I don't get to watch my brother fight very often. He's really giving Goku the work, isn't he? Indeed, I do hope Goku will be okay. But Lord Beerus, between the two of you, whether stronger or not, between the two of you, Lord Beerus is a bit more aggressive in combat than you are. Yeah, please, I could totally be more aggressive. It's like, regardless. So, just boom, boom, clashing. Just boom, boom. Goku actually shows off the God Bind, temporarily trapping Beerus. Binding me with his ki. Goku comes in. Blast it. Cracks Goku in the jaw. No, it seems you reached your limit, Saiyan, but I must admit you are powerful indeed. Thank you, Lord Beerus. I must admit, this is quite the honor. Normally I have to go against Lord Champa. No, Uncle Champa, but this has been a real treat. Though you're wrong about one thing. Oh, what's that? I haven't quite reached my limit yet. And all of a sudden, Beerus says that power, that energy, could it be autonomous? And Goku's there, and he's not in full perfect Ultra Instinct, but he's kind of in a weird pseudo state of it with God Ki. So he's still got the red hair with Ultra Instinct, and just kind of like, autonomous Ultra Instinct. Well, perhaps not and you can tell, no, not completely autonomous Ultra Instinct, but you're definitely on the right path to it, of course. And then Beerus actually also goes, and him and Beerus go at it again, except now Beerus can't hit him effectively. And mind you, Goku's hits kind of weaken because he has to focus on the offense as opposed to reacting offensively. But Beerus comments like, your offense hasn't gotten much stronger, but your defense is impeccable. Unfortunately for you. And then all of a sudden Beerus glows a little bit too. To which Champa actually like, of course. So you're not the only one who can do that. And then all of a sudden they're now in an Ultra Instinct battle. Unfortunately, Goku tires out first and just gets smacked down. As if, of course, and just like you, I haven't perfected it myself. But I must admit, Beer kind of actually goes, because he actually took a nice little shot to the cheeks. Like, you actually drew blood on me, Saiyan. I must admit, you are impressive indeed. I very much enjoyed myself in this. Well, good for you. But now can you start? Now, if you've gotten what you came for, you can politely leave. Is that any way to talk to your brother? Brother, oh, now, Lord Champa. Actually, would you two like to stay for lunch? I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite as Vados just pops Goku back up into perfectly, well, not baby, but perfectly. As she, heals Goku back into, peak conditions. Like, whoa, that was amazing, Lord Beerus. Thanks. I still got a lot to learn. It's like, you certainly do, Saiyan, but I will admit, as I said. By the way, it wasn't God Ki. It was the Ikari state that Goku can now naturally tap into. But as I've said, you are impressive indeed. I have not. It's been a long time since I've had a fight that invigorating. And so they're all just here. So tell me, sir, how did you come to be in this universe? From what Whis told me, you're originally from our universe. And Goku just goes, I I'm not exactly sure. Just I have vague memories of the destruction of the planet, but really the earliest memories I have is of Mom. Vados, is a little squirmy on this subject, which a few of them noticed. The truth is, Goku, I found you leaving your planet. You were innocent, and I just made a choice, and I brought you back here. And I was like, no worries, Mom. You were doing what was best for you. Yes, I don't know why. Something came over me. A maternal instinct, perhaps. We angels are not necessarily the most parental of individuals, but once in a while, something more can occur within us. And so they're all they finished dinner. It's like, well, this has been quite the entertainment indeed. Yeah, I hope we get to do it again someday, Lord Beerus. I would like that as well. I offer you free reign to visit my planet as you wish. It's like, really? Oh, is that okay, Mom? Yes, is that okay, Vados? I can't imagine to be anything. Oh god, we're doing it again. It's not fine last night. Would that be okay, Vados? I was like, I suppose it would be fine. And so, the days and years pass by. Honestly, there's not much to say in terms of ultimately what's going on in the universe. Goku stops by Beerus's now and then. He trains. He's getting stronger as he goes. And I think along the way, he talks to Vados. They talk to, like, say, some of the more mystical users of Universe 6. And through that, they are able to unlock the Dragon Ball, the Super Saiyan 4 form. Because that is, at least, if however canon Dama is. And I know people keep saying, it's canon! It's like, yeah, if it's canon, they needed something to explain. I wish Toriyama hadn't passed when he did, because they needed a bridge between Dama and Super, because there's a bunch of shit that needs explaining. But however canon Dragon Ball Super Dama is, we do know Super Saiyan 4 is part of that. And we know that how it was awoken was with mysticism. Now, I've heard some theories that maybe it could only be accessed in the demon realm. That's why Goku doesn't use it in the human realm, because he just can't access it. If there's any argument for why he hasn't been able to use Super Saiyan 4, or doesn't use Super Saiyan 4 in Super, that makes actually the most logical sense to me, it would actually be that one. Because when you think about it, he did access it in the demon world. And we also saw him be able to willingly transform into that form in the demon world. But the demon world is a realm more of magic than anything else. So they use a lot more magic than just raw power. So it does, and its atmosphere is probably different, its conditions are probably different, its world is different. So if there is any logical reason, or if there is at least, what's the best structure for this statement? If there's any excuse I've heard that makes the most sense as to why Goku doesn't use it in Dragon Ball Super, the idea that he could only access it in the demon world does make the most sense to me. Regardless, because we don't have an actual answer, we can make the argument that he can still access it. As the years go by, though, Goku is getting stronger. Now learns to combine, say, Super Saiyan God with Akari. Super Saiyan God learns Super Saiyan Blue. Eventually learns Super Saiyan Primal, as I call it. And probably also figures out a true Ultra Instinct, probably in an actual fight with Beerus. Mind you, it doesn't last very long. It's the first time he used it in the series, in at least the anime. It wrecked his body. It wrecked his shit. But he ultimately does, learn and train with it. And this pushes Beerus and Champa to get stronger as well. I think Beerus also eventually gains Mastered Ultra Instinct of his own, which puts him... Unfortunately, Champa at best... Actually, Champa, frankly, does not strike me as the Ultra Instinct type, sadly. Now, we do know, thanks to the manga, that Destroyer gods also have Ultra Ego. And they have that form of fighting as well, which actually makes sense as to why Beerus is one of the strongest gods of destruction. Because essentially, he has both. Now, he can't use them simultaneously. The idea that you could use them simultaneously is a really cool idea, but there's just nothing that indicates that you can do that. Like they're so juxtaposed from each other that it's like oil and water. They just don't seem to be able to mix. But we haven't seen proof that that's the case. For example, Dragon Ball Super manga keeps going. Maybe we see that Goku and Vegeta end up fusing to fight Frieza at some point, turning into either Vegeta or Gogeta, and maybe you get the mix. Maybe you do. I speculated that if we were to have the strongest version of Goku, it would be a Goku that somehow has merged Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego together. So Goku might try to be training with that, although to be fair, it is a form that probably doesn't work with Goku very well. It is kind of established that Goku has an easier time with Ultra Ego, and Vegeta just can't, Instinct, and Vegeta Ultra Ego, because the other two don't work well for their fighting styles. But, again, Goku has still grown far stronger over the years. He's also visited the Saiyans on occasion, and with that first visit, he shows up, finds where they are. Hey guys, Kakarot, it's you. Kakarot, it's you. It's like, Kakarot, it's good to see you again. Hey, Broly, good to see you too. I take it you guys have killed, based on what's going on here, you guys took over for Frieza after it was all said and done. Hope you're not going too far, you're not, how would he put it? Hope you're not trying to take over the universe. No, we're simply doing what we can to survive. And I should note that you would still get probably, and sorry, I'm looking through a few things in my space here. Uh, Paragus gave up on trying to kill Vegeta because again, I think talking with Goku probably. I think Goku brought it up. It's like, well, yeah, but it was Vegeta's father, not Vegeta himself, right? And so, I mean, you can't really be angry at something that someone didn't do. And, I mean, Paragus has to at least consider that, admittedly. And so he probably has not tried to go after Vegeta, who, by the way, they've all been training, getting stronger, keeping their, keep growing. Although Broly is still, by and large, the strongest among them. And then, as Goku's walking, I was like, wait, is that Kakarot? And, oh, hi, and you're, Kakarot, you don't remember? No, of course you wouldn't remember me. You are an infant. I'm Raditz, your brother. But it's like, my brother? Yes. And I must, when I heard you had come, when I heard you had shown up in our universe, I was shocked beyond anything else. But to see you now, as strong as you are, to hear how strong you've become, what you've done, I'm just proud to say I'm proud that you survived. I'm glad to hear that too. Is that him? And then finally he sees Prince Vegeta, or maybe King Vegeta. So this is the mighty Kakarot, the Saiyan who nearly killed Frieza. The Frieza, and we'll bring the race back together. You must be Vegeta. It's an honor to meet you. Yeah, of course it'd be an honor to meet me. I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. You, though, what exactly is your plan? My plan? Yes. Why exactly have you come back here? Well, I just came back here to say hi to everyone. Tarble, and say, hey, Tarble. Oh, by the way, hey, Tarble. And I got to meet my brother. So, yeah, you want the throne, don't you? It's like, what? You've come to overthrow us. To overthrow me, is that right? No, that's not what. Don't lie to me. Any Saiyan with his salt who has power will always crave more power. It's in our blood. I want what I want. If I were you, I'd want the throne. I'd want to be the one who rules above all. It's like, well, you're not me, so I don't know where this is coming from. To which Rads kind of puts out, he's insecure. It's the height thing. I heard that. What? I'm just saying, you didn't have to. Not everyone is out to try to get you. It's like, tell me, I want you to leave the ship, Kakarot. I will not, as a courtesy for what you've done for us, giving us this new power, I will allow you to leave this ship unharmed. But don't you ever come back here? To which Goku is confused, but also like, no, I can come and go as I please, thank you. I'm giving you an opportunity to leave, Kakarot. I suggest you take it. And Goku's just looking on. And normally he's a very chill guy, Goku, absolutely. But someone just bucking up on him, just like for no absolute reason whatsoever. Goku's just like, yeah, look, I mean you no harm, okay? If you want to start something, that's on you. But I don't want to fight you if I don't have to. All right? You guys are. I don't want to have to hurt you. You really think you're going to hurt me? Let's take this somewhere. Then let's take this somewhere and see if you can prove it. And they land on a planet. I was like, well, do we really have to do this? Oh, we do. Now, where is Vegeta's power level right? That was a great little pause stop right there, wasn't it? Now, where is Vegeta's power level right now? Point being, he can't lay a hand on Goku. But how strong are they? Because some time has passed, like legitimate time has passed. Like, Vegeta probably has been training with the Super Saiyan forms. I could see him getting Super Saiyan 2, honestly. That is like reasonable. He probably has basically the equivalent of a Golden Rosario form without the Super Saiyan 4. So again, where does he lie on this? I would say, given the years passing by, training, probably still losing the Broly, admittedly, but help giving him Zenkais, he's probably in his after Namek Saga power level, so low millions. So he is powerful, no doubt. And in fact, he could beat Frieza on his own at this point. But, first off, Broly still beats his ass, but Goku would actually now beat Broly's ass. And Vegeta's ego just getting in the way. I'll show you exactly which who calls the shots around here. And Goku just really, I thought as much. Ah! And just goes. Oh, so you did get this up. Not only that, I'm going even further beyond. Powers up, and not and powers up the Super Saiyan. Now then, let's see how you deal with this. And Goku just still blocking him. He's not doing quite the Beerus thing. He's at least boom, 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 and finally, boom, he gut checks him. Ah, boom, kicks him. All right, are we done now, please? This is really embarrassing. You bastard! I will not be made a fool of! Gallant gun! Fire! Well, actually, this might be final fast. Final! And Goku's feeling the uptick in power. Just, flash! And Goku just kind of holds his hand up. One of the techniques he probably has learned from them is energy absorption. Because from God like Beerus or Champa or whatever, because they do have energy absorption and like negation. So he just negated it like it was nothing. I swear he's about to get a moon ready before it's like, no, Lord, Vegeta, don't do it. Besides the fact you still wouldn't even be able to come close to his power level, he still has his tail as well. He could easily just transform and negate that. No, if you want to do it, I promise I won't transform. But it's really not going to help you out. Yeah, damn it! He throws the moon down temporarily to make an announcement. I will not be made a fool. I am the Prince of all Saiyans, and you are dead. Then he just throws the punch. Goku it's right behind him. He's like, look, I don't know where this ego inferiority complex comes from, but we really need to chill out. The Goku just stops and boom. And just blasts them point blank with energy, and Goku's just got a shield of its ki around him. He's like, don't make me. I will remove that tail if I have to for Vegeta. So just calm down. It's like, or I could end you myself. And I was just saying, it's like he wouldn't. It's like, well, to be fair, Vegeta did start it, and he's looking on, and he finally just kind of transfers it. Damn it! What is this all about? Why are you so? And Goku finally just says, "Why is this all about? Why do you feel the need to fight me? I came here just to visit and say hi." It's like, do you not understand? We were slaves, Kakarot. We were made to be. We were chosen. We are quite proud warriors, and we were made slaves. Our power stripped us. Our rights were taken from us. And so I see someone powerful like you, someone like you, who could beat Frieza. How would you feel if you finally gained all the power you deserved back, and only for someone to threaten that place just with their mere existence? How would you feel? Goku just looks at him. Look, I can't say I completely understand it, but I won't say I don't understand some of it. But like I told you, I didn't come here to fight. We don't have to fight. There was no reason for us to fight. So, why don't we just chill and just, talk it over? It's like, he's not using those words, but he's basically, no, come on, we can talk this over. Seriously. And Vegeta doesn't take his hand, but fine. And he just walks away to huff. And I was like, whoa, that was intense. He got even stronger, I see. He's like, oh yeah, he didn't even transform. I mean, I could have, but I mean, it didn't feel right to do that. I mean, it didn't feel fair to transform against him, especially when, he's just dealing with all that. And so they kind of sit down and they just have a talk. And eventually, Vegeta's just finally calms down enough to really hear everything out. It's like, so you're saying that's what this is about? So you literally just came down to say hi? It's like, yeah. And you've trained with the destroyers of your respective universes. Well, yeah, kind of. Unbelievable to think someone like you could be given such power. Well, I mean, did you ever try asking him? Us ask Lord Beerus for training? Are you insane? The only reason you probably are lucky enough to get it is because you were raised by an angel. And Goku does like, yeah, that's a good point. Still, though, I mean, I will admit, like, Whis and Beerus do keep their eyes on you guys, particularly Broly. Broly, me? Yeah, I mean, your power is on the level of a deity, of a destroyer, or you're is similar to godlike individuals, Broly. So yeah, they're definitely keeping their eyes on you a lot of the time. So I mean, yeah, I could always put a good word in with you guys with Whis and Beerus to see if they might at least consider it. It's like, are you, you do that with us, really? It's like, I don't know if that might be good for you, but me and Nappa, we're getting too old. It's starting to reach our limits. Granted, both of them wouldn't be like completely destitute or anything like that by the time like the 7-year time skip allegedly happens, which we're not quite there in that timeline yet. But yeah, no, Paragus was an older guy at that point. There'd be no real reason for him to gain that level of. He's already got Super Saiyan. Probably he's gonna just keep at Super Saiyan, really. And Nappa too has Super Saiyan, but both of them are older Saiyans, so they're going to be aging out eventually. So there's actually less of a reason for them to be learning such techniques. But Vegeta, Raditz, Tarble, Broly, they definitely could still manage to do that. And so Goku's like, yeah, sure, I'll give him a. I'm not gonna get heading back home, but I'll stop out on the way. And just poof. Oh, Goku, did you find what you? Yeah, but I just have a question. The other Saiyans of this universe, would ever be possible? Would you guys ever consider maybe training them a little bit? It would be a little unorthodox to say the least. After all, they have, except for maybe Broly, they haven't really shown that much potential. We've been keeping an eye, or let me rephrase it. We've been keeping an eye on them. And the set, the one called Broly, most of them don't have quite that potential. I mean, they really could use it. I mean, if nothing else, just for the pick me up the pick me up mentally. I'll run it by Lord Beerus and see if he's accepting of it, but I can't promise anything. Oh, sure, just get in contact with him, no matter what it is, or whatever the decision is. And so Goku bows back to the Gokubos, like Chocobos, the Gokubos. Goku goes back to his home, Universe 6, and so that's going to be the end of Part 4. This is one of those things where this is probably one of the more fanficky ones I've done. And you know what? That's fine, because this, especially when you throw Goku growing up in a different universe in the equation, this is something where I can definitely go a little bit more fanficky. Now, I'm not going to do a lot of the things that one of my viewers has been suggesting, just because there's no logical reason for it. There is fanfic, and then there's fanfic. Now, I don't do fanfic. I do what ifs, but what ifs are fanfic is what ifs. What ifs aren't inherently fanfic, and fanfic, at least in terms of what you do. And true fanfic, I could make Unicron come out with a birthday hat singing "We Are the World," and dancing badly to this music while doing maracas, and that could be fanfic. I could make that happen, but that makes no logical sense. If there's something, and by the way, someone says Kami would fuse with Piccolo. No, we wouldn't. That would deactivate the Dragon Balls. There's no logical reason for that to happen. So Kami wouldn't fuse with like Piccolo. There's a lot of stuff that has been suggested, again, by a certain person that enjoys these videos, that I'm just not going to do. And I get that you want fanfic, but I keep telling you I don't do fanfic. And if you can't accept that, I'm sorry. Because you can keep giving me those suggestions of what to do in the story. I'm not going to do it. So yeah, it's not happening. Anyway, though, that's where we're going to end Part 4. I'm kind of slowly lengthening out how we're getting, because we're also not going to see Red Ribbon Army stuff. We're not going to see Cell. Even with the multiverse, I don't think we're going to be seeing Cell here, because honestly, the Red Ribbon Army was taken out by King Piccolo. So there's really just no point. I think Jiro would have been taken out too. And even if he wasn't, there's actually no point in making the androids, because King Piccolo was taken out. And even if he does make the androids, well, they're not going to be that strong of androids. I mean, they'd be powerful. We know how powerful he made the androids, but they're not going to be that powerful. So either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you again for part 5 next Saturday. Tomorrow we got Pokemon Team, Box Office, and part 3 of What Naruto Was a Pure Uzumaki with Adamantine Chains. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.